minimize. But the defenses in particular I'd like to get. Let's see, I think that down here is just the regular items. So maybe the second floor. Sure. Why not? I don't need it, but sure. Okay, we got the counter app. I didn't need it, but we got it now. Okay, those are good, but not what I'm looking for. How about this next person? There we go. That's what we're looking for. Defense. Well, let's see. +6 for 6 Pokemon would be 36. We can get a lot more than that, so we'll go 50 of each. I guess we already have one, so 49 in this case. Hopefully we don't need to use all these, but I want them just in case. Not using my money for anything else right now, so why not? We don't really need speed. If our defense is high enough, we'll be fine. Special attack. And special defense. That should be plenty. We're not going to need dire hit or speed or anything like that. Just defenses and attacks. And like I said, I went way overboard. I don't think we're going to come anywhere near 50. In fact, if I play my cards right, I don't think we'll even need to use them at all until maybe the battle against Cynthia. I mostly just need the defenses. The attack is there in case something bizarre happens. So yeah. Let's fly back to the Pokemon League here. Well, I was going to save, but I just saw the autosave do its thing there, so, yeah. Alright. Yeah, we'll have Raptor out front. I guess before I do anything else, let's make sure we've got appropriate items on everybody. I don't need the amulet coin here, for example, because we're mostly just focused on battling. Well, okay. Sort. Okay, Ice. We've got Blissey holding the Shadow Ball, like the Ghost one. Iron. Poison Barb. We got Fighting on Frogger right now. Spell Tag. Cleanse Tag. Smoke Ball. Iron Ball. Big Root. We're going to give that to Treadle to work with Giga Drain. Alright, does everybody have something? I couldn't tell because my picture's in the way if Secretariat's holding anything or not. It is not. So we need a hold item for Secretariat and for Raptor. Alright, let's go through that list again. If we don't have anything that fits for him, we'll put a berry on him or something. Iron Plate, sure, we'll put that on Secretariat because it has that steel move. What else we got? Let's put the Poison Barb on Frogger instead for the poison moves, and then the Fist Plate can go on Star Raptor for close combat. Alright. Not the most flawless team ever, but I think it's a pretty good one. And we'll see how things go. Let's go fight the Elite Four. I gotta verify all my badges first. There we go. Yeah, okay, let me in. Alright, here we go. We've actually made it this far. Let's go. I think this guy's name is Aaron. Yep, alright, Aaron, let's beat ya. Let's beat up your bug Pokemon. Let's go. Bum 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 ba da dum bum bum. All right, am I still over leveled or are we already even? The answer is we still gotta wait. We still gotta wait. And we are still a little over leveled. That's good. All right, Aerial Ace then instead of using Brave Bird. Okay, Brave Bird would have got the knockout. All right, well, if you're just going to bug buzz me, that's fine. Aerial Ace again. I bought 100 full restores. I don't think we're going to need that many. Go ahead. You're just wasting a turn. Hello there, everybody. Future Travis chiming in. Unfortunately, I once again had audio recording issues, so I will guide you through the portion of the video that does not have the usual audio. It did, strangely enough, come back later in the video during the during one of the other fights. So I will send things back to past Travis once we get to that point. But for right now, I will be experiencing this with you. All right, so what I want to do right here, I'm noticing it uses the Black Sludge. I don't care. I'm going for Aerial Ace because we've got an advantage there. So take out the Dustox. All right, 1 down, 5 to go. I'm realizing during this fight that I was over-leveled enough that I didn't need to go all the way to 65 or 70. Okay, Heracross, 4 times weak to Aerial Ace, so we're going to use Aerial Ace. Got lucky, a Friendship Dodge there, kept Rock Slide from hitting us. And Heracross goes down in 1 shot. So, good start. Good start. I thought I had a water here, I did not. All right. So anyway, now we got Beautifly coming out against Raptor. Again, level 53 against level 62. We're not going to use Brave Bird unless a situation pops up that we really need it because of the recoil. We take Beautifly down, so 3 down. Doing a good job here. We got Wattage close to leveling up there. Here comes Vespiquen. For Vespiquen, I do believe I go Brave Bird because Vespiquen can be... can have pretty high defenses, plus it does learn Power Gem. So I wanted to get rid of it before it could become a problem. So we Brave Bird there. 1 Pokemon remaining for Aaron. His only non-bug Pokemon as Wattage levels up to 64. I chose not to go with Discharge because we already had Thunderbolt. So Drapion is coming in. I decided to switch here because we already took some damage from the recoil. So let's go Frogger. You can do this. The idea here is to come out in Earthquake, and Drapion's Dark and Poison moves won't do much to us. Not only did Drapion surprise me by being faster, but it knows Earthquake and did more than half of our health and damage. So we do hit it with an Earthquake, but now I'm terrified. I can't leave Frogger in there because Frogger's going to lose since it's slower. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. So I'm sort of taking a chance no matter what I do here, because if I put Treadle in, there's a chance I get hit by a poison move. Obviously, I don't want to put Wattage and Secretariat in because of the Earthquake. So I ultimately decide to put Raptor in and chance that I'm guessing correctly that they're going to use Earthquake. We got that Intimidate off anyway, which helps so that it would do less damage anyway. Earthquake misses, so the prediction was right. So we're going to go Aerial Ace. I thought about going Brave Bird, but I wanted to be sure in case we weren't faster. That was a good choice because Night Slash cut us down to 8 health. If I would have gone Brave Bird, we would have lost Raptor here. Instead, we go Aerial Ace, we take out the Drapion, and we survive the first challenge of the Elite Four without losing a single member of the team. So, pretty good start there. Pretty good. 1 down. We still got 3 members of the Elite Four and the champion to go if we're lucky enough to get that far. First thing I'm going to do immediately is heal all my Pokemon. We still have things like Hyper Potion and Max Potion in my storage, so I'm going to use those up first. We could put a Max Potion on Raptor. We're going to put Hyper Potion on Frogger. And I'm ready for the second battle. We're getting ready to fight Big Bertha, the ground Elite Four member. So I believe I switched to Torterra before going into the fight. Treatle to Torterra. Yep. So we're going to lead off with Treatle. Alright, Bertha, let's kick your butt as well. I'm doing the best I can to remember what I said during the recording. Future Travis is only a day into the future, so I remember some of what I've said. So I'll try to say the things I remember when I remember saying them. Alright, so there's Quagsire. We got Treatle the Torterra out there. Obviously, my first thought is let's just Giga Drain it. I don't care if it has an ice move or whatever. Giga Drain it, knock it out in one hit. There you go. Quagsire's gone. So, good start to the battle. Got Raptor to level up. Here comes Whiscash. I'm thinking in my head, okay, it's going to be the same thing. We'll just hit it with Giga Drain and we win, right? So here comes the Giga Drain. It does have a berry, but we are 4 times super effective, so I still think it's going to one-shot. It does not. And then Whiscash responds with Ice Beam, which is terrifying. I was so afraid when I saw 36. I had to stop and think, like, okay, we are faster. I guess we can take it out. I decided to go for Giga Drain because I thought she was going to use a full restore. She does not. But hey, we still took out the Whiscash. So 2 down, although we had a close call there. Whew. Treatle leveled up after that ordeal. Here comes Sudowoodo, which technically isn't a ground type. But I remember back in Gen 4 they had trouble filling out some of these teams with the correct types. So Sudowoodo, okay, sure, it's in there. We one-shot it with Giga Drain. Surprisingly, it wasn't a sturdy Sudowoodo, allowing us to do that. So Sudowoodo goes down. We've got 3 down, 2 to go. I know that she has a Hippowdon. Her other Pokemon is a Golem. Now, Golem does, I believe, have sturdy, if I remember correctly. But it's going to hit us with Earthquake, so it's not really that big of a threat because we are part grass. So, yeah, there's our Giga Drain. Gets it down to 1 health. We're going to get a lot of health back from said Giga Drain. Yep, almost full health. I'm going to go Giga Drain again here because I assume that the full restore is coming. It does. And this next attack will get us fully healed all the way as well. So we're sitting pretty so far in the first, like, fight and a half. Of course, I wasn't too worried about these two just because of how our team was composed. Like, I figured with both Raptor and Secretariat that we'd be okay against the Bug Trainer. And again with Torterra, I figured we'd be okay against the Ground Trainer. So I wasn't too worried about Aaron and Bertha. But you never know. All it takes is a critical hit or something you didn't expect to happen like that Ice Beam from Whiscash. If that would have been a critical hit, that would have taken out Treatle the Torterra, for example. So now it's just Treatle versus Hippowdon. We're unaffected by the Sandstorm. We go with Giga Drain. And to my surprise, as bulky as Hippowdon is, it did not survive the hit. But we did get a critical hit because of our friendship. So I think that this is one of the few times where the critical hit actually did make a difference. I would imagine, like Whiscash before it would have survived with a little bit of health, if not for the critical hit. Frogger leveled up. So yeah, we beat Bertha. We've got 2 down, 2 more Elite Four members, and a champion to go if we're lucky enough to get that far. So we've defeated Aaron and Bertha. Gonna heal everybody back up real quick. And then I realized everyone had full health because we just Giga Drained the whole battle. So our next fight is against Flint. I'm trying to figure out who to put out there against him to start with. Flint was the one I thought would give me the most trouble because we didn't really have anything for fire. Even our 2 Pokemon that had super effective moves in Earthquake were not, like... Frogger the Toxicroak is kind of frail. And Torterra, or Treadle the Torterra, is weak against fire. So I didn't really have a good option for fighting some of the fire Pokemon. So I forget who I picked the lead there. I know it was on screen a second ago, but I didn't... I was so busy talking I didn't notice. So let's see. I picked Frogger. So I'm going with Frogger with the attempt to use Earthquake. So we'll see how it goes. As you can see, the level's starting to catch up a little bit now in the level differences. Oddly enough, he goes for Iron Tail the first turn instead of a fire move or something. So we go Earthquake and we take out Rapidash. So we're off to a good start. So, yay. Yay us. Yay me. Next up is Lopunny. I decided ultimately to stay in. I know Lopunny has Bounce, but since Bounce can take 2 turns, I figured we could retreat before it hits. So I decided to stay in. We're going to try Drain Punch. It goes for Fire Punch and misses because of our friendship. Dodging because of friendship. I got it down in the red, but not enough to knock it out. Did get some health back, though. Got all our health back. And I learned that it has a Leftovers, which is weird because Lopunny's not a very bulky Pokemon. It's an odd choice for Leftovers, but nonetheless. I decided to go for Sludge Bomb. I was expecting him to full restore. He didn't. He got Fire Punch on me, which ends up being a good thing I picked Sludge Bomb because Burn does not affect special attack. So, we got Lopunny defeated. Frogger is burned, though, at the moment. But our pure power of friendship shakes the burn off of him. And we're good to go still. We got Steelix coming in. So I'm going to switch to Treadle. Now, at the time, I assumed because he's the fire guy that Steelix would have Fire Fang. I think it does have Fire Fang. So I thought he'd use Fire Fang against me. I decided, well, we're bulky enough. Let's use Earthquake and we'll be okay anyway. So there's the Earthquake. More than half of its health is gone. Again, oddly enough, goes with Iron Tail. I know that's a stab move, but like, yeah. Alright, so we go Earthquake again. And Steelix goes down. So we've got 3 Pokemon down already for Flint. He's got 2 remaining. Drifblim. For Drifblim, I put out Wattage for the electric versus flying type matchup. So let's hope that works. Because Drifblim is pretty bulky as well with all those hit points, all that health. Can make it tough to deal with sometimes. Once again, we are burned, but once again, we're attacking with special attacks, or in other words, ranged attacks. So we're unaffected in that regard. And we actually, to my surprise, one-shot the Drifblim. So he's just got 1 Pokemon left. But the problem is, once again, as Secretariat levels up, none of my Pokemon are really built to handle Infernape. Like, I don't have anyone faster than Infernape. I don't have anyone that's particularly bulky against Infernape. So I decided to leave Wattage in there because I figured Wattage has sort of played its part at this point. So if we're going to lose a Pokemon, it's okay to lose. It goes for close combat, and our friendship causes it to miss. Go for Thunderbolt. Decent damage. We've been burned again now, so I'm terrified that I'm going to lose Wattage here if it does land a big attack on us. I decide to try again. Infernape close combat again. It does hit. But we managed to hang on. And now with its lowered defense, we're almost guaranteed to knock it out. If we hit it, we do hit it. And Infernape goes down. So 3 battles into the Elite Four. And we still haven't lost any of our team members, as Treadle and Wattage both level up there. So pretty good start so far. I was very confident at this point. My confidence skyrocketed at this point because Flint was the one I was truly worried about with this team because I did not have any real counters to fire types. So with Flint out of the way, now I'm starting to game plan around Lucian and potentially Cynthia. I know we're not at Cynthia yet, but my brain, I'm already going, okay, so we'll do this, 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 and this against Lucian, and then we'll do this, 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 and this against Cynthia. So, already game planning for the both of them. I decided to go for Burn Heal and then some Hyper Potions to save the full restores for the later battles if I can. So, yeah. Oh, my allergy's acting up again. So now I'm trying to figure out who to start with against Lucian. I'm not really sure who to start with, but I know that since he uses primarily psychic types, most psychic types, especially back then, were special attackers. So I decided to start with Joy the Blissey because of her very high special defense. And if I needed to switch, I would switch accordingly. Hi, Lucian. I'm going to kick your butt. I'm going to slam that book in your face. I think I said something along those lines when I entered the room to fight him. I do like Lucian, though. He's a good character. I liked he showed up for a few episodes on the anime back in the day, and I remember really liking him. He battled both Ash and Dawn, and I think he was one of the ones that encouraged them to trade Weasel and Ambipom to each other. Alright, so we're going to start out with Minimize, because Mr. Mime is a special attacker. He gets up the light screen. I don't care, because I'm going to use a few of those turns up for the light screen to set myself up anyway. So we got one Minimize up. We're at twice our normal evasion now. And he hits us with Psychic, so he's 1 for 1 despite the Minimize. We Minimize again. Now we're at 3 times evasiveness. So, yeah. And try Minimize a third time. Hits us again. He's 2 for 2 on Psychic despite our increased evasiveness. Alright, we've now maxed it out now at 4 times the normal number. So, yeah, hopefully it won't be a problem. He goes for Psychic and misses, but it was due to friendship, not because of the Minimize. So I'm going to Shadow Ball and make that work. He tries Psychic and misses again, but again, due to friendship, not the Minimize. So, if you aren't noticing a pattern here, I don't know how much Minimize helped me against Mr. Mime, to be perfectly honest. So lands another Psychic against me, defying all logic with the fact that I can't get this to work for whatever reason. Shadow Ball there. We're doing some damage, as you can see. We're chipping away at Mr. Mime. Goes for Psychic, another miss due to friendship. We've got him down in the like orange now. So now I'm trying to figure out, I think I go for Soft Boiled because I'm waiting for the light screen to end so I could try to beat him with one Shadow Ball instead of just damaging him a little bit and then him using a full restore. So I go Soft Boiled. He finally did miss again. I didn't see if that was due to friendship or not, but he missed. Light screen is worn off. Now I go for the kill shot with the Shadow Ball. He surprisingly doesn't put the light screen back up. Goes for Psychic, hits again. And lowers our special defense, which is not great. So I use a Shadow Ball here. And Mr. Mime goes down. So 1 Pokemon down. Still got the rest of his team to go, of course. Joy levels up. Next up is Medicham. We definitely don't want Joy out there for that, so I'm going to put Raptor, the Star Raptor, in. And this is a scenario, I believe, our levels are finally close enough. Like, the opponents have closed the gap with us level-wise. So instead of chancing it with Aerial Ace, I just straight up go into Brave Bird here to try and make sure I knock it out. So here comes our Brave Bird. Medicham goes down. So we're down 2 Pokemon. We've gotten rid of Mr. Mime and we've gotten rid of Medicham. Raptor leveled up in the process. Now we've got Girafarig, who I'm trying to figure out who to put in against Girafarig because I don't really have a good counter there. Especially because Girafarig's one of those Pokemon that can be physical or special. So I didn't want to just throw Joy in there and then it ended up being physical. So I'm going to go Brave Bird again for raw damage. And oh no, it survived. It could take me out. It could take me out. Trick Room. Very, very lucky break there. This thing absolutely could have taken me out right there, but I got lucky. I'm going to use this moment to switch while I still can. I put in Treadle. Somewhat because of Treadle's defenses and also because I thought I remembered it having an electric move. And lo and behold, I was right. It had Thunderbolt. So it could have easily taken us out and didn't. I'm going to go for Crunch. He uses a full restore. So here comes our Crunch attack. Pretty good damage. I wouldn't expect another full restore again already. So I go Crunch again. He goes Psychic. Torterra takes a hit and now delivers the Crunch. So Girafarig is down. 3 down, 2 to go. Alakazam. I was kind of worried about what to do here because I didn't have anything great to deal with Alakazam. Except for maybe Joy, if it doesn't have, like, a fighting move. So I decide ultimately to leave Treadle the Torterra in. And I go, you know what, let's just go for Crunch, it's super effective. And then I remembered, oh, that's right, the Trick Room is still active. So we went first and we one-shot it. I did not remember the Trick Room was still active until after I had already started that turn. Frogger levels up, so a lucky break there. Now the Trick Room is over. Bronzong's getting ready to come in. I decide to switch Pokemon and put Secretariat out there. So Secretariat's out on the field now. And here's Lucian's ace, Bronzong. I decided to go Flame Wheel on the first turn because I don't know if I would do enough to defeat it in one hit. We did more than half damage though, so I may have been able to defeat it in one hit. I'm not sure. That berry makes it iffy now. That citrus berry, I'm not sure if I can beat it with a Flame Wheel or not, so I'm debating internally if I'm going to go Flame Wheel or Flare Blitz. Ultimately, I picked Flare Blitz to try and go for the damage. I forget that his Pokemon knows Earthquake, so we survived, but the sad part is that because I picked Flare Blitz, Secretariat is unfortunately going to go down after this attack. Bronzong goes down, but so does Secretariat. I was very sad in the moment when I survived because I was like, no, I knocked out my own Pokemon. So Secretariat unfortunately goes down, our first casualty of this run through the Pokemon League, but at least it did give us the victory over Lucian. So we're off to fight Cynthia. We have 5 remaining Pokemon on the team. That was sad though, because I feel like we might have been able to get away with Flame Wheel there, potentially, and it's just sad. So I'm going to try to heal everybody up as best I can of the remaining 5. Use some of those Hyper Potions. I also use a couple of my Ethers and Elixirs to replenish the PP of all the moves. As I say, once I find them. So yeah, right now I'm figuring out what moves to do it on. I decided to go Elixir on a couple Pokemon to restore more than one move at a time. So we just restored Thunderbolt on Wattage. I decide I don't need to do it on Braviary necessarily because I don't think I'm going to use 12 Brave Birds in the fight. I do use it on Giga Drain. And I use an Elixir for some reason on Frogger. I'm not sure why I did that, but I did. Alright, so I save one more time. It doesn't really matter because I'm doing a Nuzlocke, so saving doesn't help. It just made me feel better to save before the champion battle. So here we go. I'm about to take on Cynthia, the strongest champion in Pokemon game history. 5-on-6. So, getting ready to fight Cynthia. At some point during this battle, the sound will come back on, so I will, when that happens, I will pause the video slightly and say my goodbyes as future Travis, and switch you back over to past Travis. But, yeah. Cynthia sent out Spiritomb first, as she always does. That's her lead Pokemon. I decided to start with Joy, because the ghost attacks wouldn't do anything to us, and any of its special attacks would be like, you know, like flicking me. Like it wouldn't really hurt at all. So, try Sucker Punch. Doesn't work because we're going to use Minimize. So we're just chilling out. Minimize again. So we're at +3. I'm not +3, +4, which is 3 times. And now we're at +6, which is 4 times our normal evasiveness. It should make us harder to hit. I decide, since she's trying to Sucker Punch me, to boost my physical defense using X defense. Now, at the time of the recording, I thought that the X items only boosted you 1 stage instead of 2. So, I'm actually at double defense right now, and I thought I was at 1.5. Now I'm at triple defense, and I thought I was at double. But, nonetheless, that's strong enough for me. I had 1 more. That makes it... I'm actually maxed out on physical defense right now, and I'm thinking in my head that I'm at 1.5 times. I'm not 1.5, 2.5 times. So, that's good enough for me. I'm going to go with Shadow Ball. Barely did anything, but seeing as we got our friendship dodge there, I'm maxed out on Minimize. I like my odds of winning this one-on-one fight here. Another Shadow Ball there. Another friendship dodge. That's 2 in a row now. Shadow Ball again. And it has a berry. Of course it does. Citrus Berry. Dark Pulse. It does hit despite all the Minimize. Shadow Ball again. Spiritomb's close to being defeated. Dark Pulse misses, but due to friendship again, not the Minimize. So I'm going to Shadow Ball. And we take out the Spiritomb. How about that? How about that? So, we're doing pretty well right now. Lucario's coming in. I was terrified to fight Lucario, because in my original playthrough of this game, Lucario swept my entire team the first 2 times I tried fighting Cynthia. So, I was very, very paranoid about fighting it. I was more so afraid of it than I was of the Garchomp. Although, duly noted, Garchomp is still a very big threat. It always is. So anyway, Lucario's out there. I have Treadle out there. I'm going to use Earthquake. She goes first. There's the Aura Sphere. Treadle survives. Earthquake. And Lucario is taken down in 1 shot. I'm leaping for joy at this point. Woohoo! I don't have to fight Lucario anymore in this battle. So, feeling pretty good there. 2 Pokemon down, 4 to go. And now Milotic's getting ready to come out. I decide ultimately to switch Pokemon because I think I remember the Pokemon having Ice Beam. So I didn't want Treadle in there to be part of that. So I started out with Wattage. Thinking, oh, electric versus water. Let's put wattage out there. Got the Intimidate. Doesn't really help much because it's not a physical attacker. So just Thunderbolt away. Scald. Which does hurt, but we're okay. We go for Thunderbolt. More than half health, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. There's its Flame Orb activating, causing a burn. Thunderbolt. It goes for Recover. And now we get into a stalling match where Milotic just wants to recover repeatedly. So we go for Thunderbolt again. And we get it down pretty low health-wise. It's actually in the red at this point. And I'm going for the kill shot. Thunderbolt again. Full restore instead of recover. So now it's got full health. The burn is gone for the moment. Thunderbolt. Pretty good damage again. Flame Orb's going to kick in. So we're back to square one. Here we go. Thunderbolt. It's going to recover again. So we're in a battle basically where we're going to have to just wait it out until it's done recovering. So like it runs out of uses for recover. So yeah. So I decided to go with Volt Switch instead. As she does a full restore, I decide I'm going to switch Pokemon because this isn't getting me anywhere. So I Volt Switch. And I decide to put in Frogger because of dry skin. Making it so it can't really use Scald at all. Limiting its options, in other words. So I start out here with Poison Jab because it's a physical move. Decent hit, not great. It goes for Scald. It doesn't hurt us because of our dry skin. So we're still going to be waiting out the recovery. But oh, we got so close there. We're still going to have to wait for it to run out of recover, but it can't do anything to us with one of its moves. So now it's only got 3 moves it can really use instead of 4. So feeling pretty good here. I decided to start using Sludge Bomb so I don't waste all my poison jabs. Goes for Recover again. So we're just waiting it out and waiting it out. Sludge Bomb again. Recover again. Unfortunate that it's come to this, but that's the only way either person, myself or Cynthia, can get around this situation is to have their Pokemon outlast the other. So I'm looking at items here. I decide, well, if she's not going to do anything to me, I'll take this time to heal up my other Pokemon. And this is where she finally breaks out the Ice Beam. It doesn't do a lot of damage to us. It's something we can manage. So I decide to continue healing up. I figure we could take another Ice Beam and be alright. So there's our Hyper Potion again. It was going to go for Mirror Coat this time. And I take note of that, so I quit goofing around with Sludge Bomb. But she did not hit me again, so I'm going to heal up another Pokemon, I believe. Yep, so I'm going to heal up all of my Pokemon, except for Frogger, are fully healed now. So we're just hanging out still. Like I said, I get off of Sludge Bomb because I saw it has Mirror Coat. So Poison Jab. So the only thing it can really do to me at this point is Ice Beam and Recover. Because Mirror Coat's not going to do anything if I'm using physical moves. And Scald can't hurt me. So we've really backed Cynthia and Milotic into a corner here where they only have 2 options. I decided to go Drain Punch. I knew it wouldn't do as much damage, but I want to get some health back without necessarily using a potion. And then at this moment, she uses Ice Beam again, and I realize I'm going to have to use potions instead of messing around with Drain Punch. So I believe I go to my bag here. I think I'm taking a moment because I'm thinking it over. At this moment, this is when I first start figuring out that something might be wrong with my mic. So I'm sort of playing around with it at the moment. Hence the pause. We're getting real close to me having to chime back into past Travis here. So I'm still thinking about what to do, if I want to Drain Punch or Poison Jab or use a potion. I decided to go for another Poison Jab. She uses Recover again. Oh boy. So yeah, I'm just sitting here. I'm getting all antsy because of how long this has taken. So I go full Restore finally to heal up our Toxicroak named Frogger. And here comes another Ice Beam. Pretty good damage, but not a lot of damage. So, yeah, we're still in this stalemate. I go Poison Jab again. Alright. Make sure my equipment's set up here to make the transition because we're real close to where the sound comes back. So, I will pause the video when that happens to do the changeover. But yeah, as you can see, we're just stuck going back and forth at this point until something's going to change. Like, something is going to have to change for this situation to end, and I believe that change was it finally running out of Recover. So, yep, I'm still trying to figure out what to do. I'm not sure what to do. I'm kind of messing around with the microphone too at the same time at this point. I need to pause it now. All right, so I've paused it, and I will unpause here in a second after I sign off. So I hope you guys really do enjoy the rest of the video. I'm going to pass it back to past Travis now and let him finish out the video. So thanks again, and I'll see you in just a moment. Hello, we're back on. Good. Okay, this looks more like how it should be, so hopefully I didn't lose some audio there in the middle. If I did, you'll be getting a message from future Travis. Alright, Poison Jab again. Let's see, that was at that mark. So I know where to check later to see if the mic's still working or not. Poison Jab. Ice Beam again. We survive it again. We're frozen, but that's okay because we have a full restore. Who would have thought Frogger would actually end up being the perfect Pokemon to stall out this Milotic? Because we have enough Poison Jabs and Sludge Bombs and everything that we can just sit back and wait until it runs out of Recover. Actually, I'm going to check real quick to see how many Recover a Pokemon gets. I mean, how many times Recover can be used. Yeah, 10 times. So it's going to run out of Recover eventually. Critical hit, apparently. More damage than I wanted to see there, but it was a critical hit, so that makes sense. Full restore. Ice Beam again. I'm thinking it's out of her cover now, by the way it is acting. Poison Jab. And then we'll use a potion. Let the burn take care of it. If she does use a full restore, that's fine, because it means one less full restore she can use on Garchomp or something more dangerous than her Milotic. She did not use a full restore. The burn might take it out, and it does. Alright, so Frogger, the perfect counter to Milotic in this case. Great job. Got Gastrodon left. That sounds like Treadle to me. I think her Gastrodon does have an ice move, but hopefully we're faster and we can hit it with a 4 times effective Giga Drain first. Alright, we're halfway done. 3 Pokemon to go. We got Gastrodon, Roserade, and Garchomp. Gastrodon hangs on by a tiny bit. Wouldn't be shocked to see a full restore next turn. Rock Tomb to lower our speed. It may not matter if she full restores and then we Giga Drain. Giga Drain anyway. She didn't. Full restore. Interesting. Okay, so Gastrodon's gone. And we're back to full health. Treadle and Wattage at the top of the list now. 68, 66. I say top of the list. They leveled up. I don't know why I said top of the list. You get the idea, though. Let's put Raptor out there for Roserade. I think this is the only time she's ever saved Garchomp as the last Pokemon when I've fought her in the entire time I've owned Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Shining Pearl, or Brilliant Diamond. Like, I've never had her save Garchomp for last. Let's go Aerial Ace instead of Brave Bird, if I can get away with it. Because I'd like to save Brave Bird for if I get desperate against Garchomp. Oh, of course. Oh, but we have Quick Attack. I don't care that we're poisoned. If you don't use a full restore here, we're going to beat you with Quick Attack. And it was worth keeping Quick Attack on the move list. On the move set. Alright. Raptor and Joy both leveling up. So we've got just Garchomp left. I say just. Garchomp's obviously a monster. Alright, we gotta get Raptor out of there and heal it up. I guess we'll go Treadle, and if Treadle gets beat, then we will sack some stuff off to get both Staraptor and Blissey ready. Alright. We got the terrifying Garchomp to deal with. I don't believe it has any special attacks, so we should be able to just build up defense and be good to go there. Alright, so we've got 1 X defense. We can go as high as 6. That's 2. It's going to be boosting its own attack. That's not great, so we're tied 2-2 now. Three. Let's get to 4. Oh. Are we at +6 already? Was I wrong about how that worked? I'm not going to pick an attack. I just want to see the... Okay, that's not what I want. Okay, I can't see it. Maybe I misunderstood that. Sharply boost. Okay, yeah, we're maxed out. My bad. I wasted a turn there. All right, well, still, we've got maxed out defense versus them. So we've got 4 times. That was weird. Did that mess up my recording or just my headphones came out, so I didn't hear anything there for a second. Sorry about that, everybody. So we have maxed out our physical defense. They are, I believe, at 3 times. So this is going to be interesting. This also means Garchomp is very scary now if Garchomp is able to, if it's able to get by Treadle. Let's try special attack so we can get Giga Drain boosted up. Basically, our big thing right now is we need for there to not be any critical hits. You know what? 1's good enough for now. It's getting scary. Let's just Giga Drain it. Alright, so we can maybe survive another one if there's no critical hits. Good hit on our part, plus we get some health back from the Giga Drain. I kind of forgot that for a moment. Let's go 1 more on the special attack so that she doesn't try to use a full restore. Like, 1 more boost and we might be able to just take her out with another attack. Come on, survive. No critical hits, please. Okay. Full restore. I gotta do some math here and figure out what she's gonna do to us. So we got 238. Come on, don't be a crit. Don't be a crit. About 100. We're not in a great spot here. If it does more than that next time, let's shoot for it. Giga Drain. Come on, no crits, no crits. We held on. Come on, Treadle. We did it! We beat Cynthia! Alright, the Nuzlocke. We finished the Nuzlocke. We only lost 1 of the team members along the way. Wow. I beat Cynthia in a Nuzlocke. Woo! Oh boy, that was excellent. Truly an outstanding battle. You gave the support your Pokemon needed to maximize their power, and you guided them with certainty to secure victory. You have both passion and calculating coolness. Together, you and your Pokemon can overcome any challenge that may come your way. Those are the impressions I got from our battle. I'm glad I got to take part in the crowning of Sinnoh's new champion. Now then, step onto the lift. Woo! Alright. Are we still recording? We are still recording, and I am getting audio, it looks like. I may have to go back, like I said, and fix that one part, but looks like we're getting audio now, at least. Holy moly. Holy Toledo. Holy cow. The room ahead is the Hall of Fame. Your last battle was splendid. Oh, hello, Professor Rowan. My child I enlisted for my Pokedex project has come this far. It's only natural that I come and witness their crowning achievement. I shouldn't call you a child anymore. You've grown into a real champion. I mean, I think so. I'm 30, so I'd hope I'm not considered a child anymore. Professor, you still enjoy the enthusiasm kids bring to your research, don't you? Step this way. I need you over here as well. Woo! It's been a long while since I last entered this room. If the last time you were here was when I became champion, then yes. That would be quite a long time ago. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. The only member we lost was Secretariat, and that may have even been avoidable if I would have picked Flame Wheel instead of Flare Blitz, but we are the champions. We have defeated the Nuzlocke. Joy, Wattage, Raptor, Frogger, Treadle, and Secretariat. We did it. Woo! 19 hours, too. Usually takes closer to like 20, 25. It usually takes me about 25 to beat a Pokemon game, so this was actually kind of streamlined for how I normally do it. Oh, we did it. I did it. First completed, documented Pokemon Nuzlocke. I don't know what to say. I'm overjoyed that I won. I wish I could have done it without Secretariat getting beat. It would have been nice to go through with all 6 remaining at the end. But hey, we made it through 5. I took on Cynthia 6 on 5 and won. And some people might say, well, you used items to win. Well, I mean, she used full restores. She used recover. She had battle strategies too, such as the Flame Orb. So, I think it was pretty fair. And honestly, if her Garchomp would have got a critical hit at any time there when I was trying to boost up, it would have beat me. So, it was still fair. But, oh my goodness, we defeated Pokemon Shining Pearl with a Nuzlocke. Wow. Just wow. I'll probably do one more episode or two, like I said, because there is some Team Galactic nonsense that occurs, but whoo! Can't believe I made it through. Cynthia has been defeated. No, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna do that. Well, I might make a video for that, but it won't be part of the Nuzlocke. It'll just be like a regular video if I do that. But we didn't even do the contest this time through. I do like the contest, though. At least in the old games. I haven't tried the new one much, but oh. Did it. We beat the Nuzlocke. Wow. Incredible. If you guys have liked what you've seen here today, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, you know, all that YouTube nonsense. We're not stopping yet. I'm going to wait till the credits are done, but yeah, if you liked what you saw here today, do all that, and that way you can stay up to date with my other games. Now that I've finished this and finished New Pokemon Snap, I will work on finishing Pokemon Dash. I don't know if Pokemon Dash's finale will air before this or not. But with all these Pokemon projects out of the way, all that's really left is the Pokemon Stadium 2 League, like the remainders of those battles. And I'm going to look into getting some more stuff done. I'm going to be trying to finish Maneater. And after that, venture into some different games like the Company Man. Don't get me wrong, Pokemon is always still going to be somewhat on my channel, whether it's the Draft League or Shiny Hunting, or I did want to play have a playthrough of Arceus on the channel at some point. So there will be more Pokemon stuff, don't worry. But I'm going to take a small break and do like the Company Man, finish up Maneater, maybe throw another game our way as well. But, whoo! Excited to be through this. This was a great journey. This is a good game. It really is a faithful remake. I think that these are great. Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, as well as Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, they're not the highest on my list of the generations. Like, they're ahead of X and Y, but I'm not sure how much higher they go on the list. If they're like 6th, 7th, whatever out of the eight generations. I still immensely love these games. Like, I can't think of a bad Pokemon game. Like even as Pokemon Dash has shown in that series, I've enjoyed it a lot more as an adult, where I can appreciate it better than when I was a kid trying to play it. So I still very much enjoyed this. Here we go, the nostalgic, hey mom, how you doing? Let's go into the house and in the adventure moment. The end. We did it. We beat the Nuzlocke. Oh, wow. All right. Well, once again, I already said it, but I'm going to say it again anyway because this is the finale. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Do all the YouTube stuff. And I'll see you next time with something else. All right. See you next time. Bye-bye.